Thought, welcome to Global Talk Show by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And today, this show is again going to be an amazing show as usual because we have a lovely guest from Zimbabwe. And she is none other than ambitious, versatile personality, Dr. Patricia Gonde. Welcome, Dr. Patricia, to our show.
Thank you, Supriya, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be on the Global Talk Show.
Well, Dr. Patricia is a great, versatile, and multi-award winning personality. She is a global educator, country advisor, educator, author, and a very humble person. And I'm so super excited to take this journey on with her. So let's welcome her. And once again, Dr. Patricia, welcome to our show. And being with me, my global audience is so much happy to see you, to listen your inspiring journey. And here we goes on. Well, we know you as a global educator. You have done wonders in your life. And this life is so inspiring. And I would love to know, Patricia, what is your inspiring life journey so that people can get impact and move forward in their lives too? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Supriya. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all viewers across the globe. Yes, I am Dr. Patricia Gonde from Harare, Zimbabwe. And let me just start from my family background, just to let you know who I am. I come from a family of 4 girls and 2 boys. I was the youngest. Yes, I got into teaching because my mom was a teacher and she was a good role model for me. That's why I had to choose teaching. And I was the youngest, the most spoiled. And I grew up in a township in Bulawayo, high density suburb. And my parents, my father was a caretaker and my mother later became a housewife. So I grew up in a low income family situation. And I went to schools there in Bulawayo. Those were government schools. Sometimes I would go to, my 4 years of learning were in town, in Bulawayo, in Magwegwe. And then my other 3 years were in the rural areas because my mom sometimes used to stay in the rural areas. So I've experienced both situations of a town school and a rural school. Then myself, I'm a mom of 4, happily married. I've got 3 children, 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. All my children are all overseas in Australia and America. They finished their tertiary education and they are married, and my boy is still in university. So that's me, that's Patricia. I just wanted to let you know that I have experienced both lives, urban, rural, I know it all. Private school, public education, I know it all. And right now, I am a teacher in Harare. I am a head of academics of Lusitania Primary School in Harare.
Super, great one.
Yes, so, yes.
What a wonder talking to you, Dr. Patricia. Yes, I can imagine and I can understand the several roles which you are shouldering. And it's really great to know about your journey, about your family life, and of course, your professional life. And it's great to know how you're shouldering it. But Dr. Patricia, you are a global educator, and also I have seen your bio. You have been the country directors of so many forums, in all the international forums. So how do you manage being as a woman? How do you manage all these challenges in your life? And I would love to know any challenges of yours so that we can get a lot of inspiration from the challenge to move forward in our life too. Yeah.
All right. I think I'm someone who is very focused. Let me just take you back. When I finished high school, my father really wanted me to be a nurse, and I wanted to be a teacher. So, when that's what parents do. We always want to impose on our children what we haven't achieved in our lives. So my father always wanted me to be a nurse. I joined nursing, but I didn't last long. I just lasted there 18 months and I went back into teaching because I believed that teaching is my purpose. Teaching is my passion. Teaching is a ministry. It is a calling that I answered to. Despite the fact that I learned all, I grew to love it because my mother was one. I've always wanted to be a teacher. That's why now I am a global educator. I believe I have it all that I can share with anyone despite our geographical boundaries. I have something that I can share that can be of value to any teacher, any educator, any student out there in the world. We are one. It's only the boundaries that make us to be not to look like as if we are different. But we are the same. Education in America, education in Zimbabwe, our goals, our values are still the same. It's only the curriculums that are different.
Right.
Yes. So I am a global educator. How I became a global educator. You know that in 2019, COVID-19 struck, and I had just been appointed a deputy head of the school that I am in right now. And we had to go into online learning. And fortunately, our teachers had already been trained in they had already done international computer driving licenses, and we had already acquired smartboards. But we wanted to learn more on the online teaching methods to people who have done it before. That's how I got into collaboration with educators outside there in the world, so that I can also gain from them and they can also learn from me. That's how I became a global educator. And from then I didn't stop. I still know the first time that I went online, it was in the Indian Women Awards, and I was asked to deliver a speech on women empowerment. That's when some people noticed me, and then they got into contact me. The next thing, I was all over the world delivering speeches, women empowerment, innovation, education, on so many topics. And I am able to do that because I am good at multitasking. I am someone who researches quite a lot.
That I can see.
I have the passion. I'm so passionate to share and collaborate with others. And I have that quest to learn from others, because learning does not end.
Wow, this is very, very true, Dr. Patricia, that learning don't have any boundaries. You have to learn, you have to update yourself. And that's what you told me about in your life journey, like when COVID struck, how you made your journey. And it's really great, Dr. Patricia, because COVID was, for few people, it was a boon, and few people, it was a bane. So it's up to us how we take it, how we make it. Shall we make it, or should we break it? So that's the beauty of your journey, Dr. Patricia. It's lovely to know that. And we are so proud to have you today on a global talk show platform. It's great to host you. Well,
thank you.
You are a global educator, and you are an author, you are a speaker. So I would love to know about your work, what you actually do currently. And being an author,
all right,
tell me something about your books, please.
All right, it's okay. I delivered, I got the passion of writing books when I was young. I know that when I was in Form 3, I wrote a short story that was published in the local media about a girl who was struggling in life and eventually made it at the end of the day. Yes, that girl faced so many challenges, child marriages, and I just wanted to portray some difficulties that some of our girls here, especially here in Africa, face, especially on child marriages. They are forced into alien marriages. And I wrote a short story that was publicized in our local media. That's how I got into Girl Childhood Network and Women Empowerment. And then after that, my first book, I wrote it last year, thanks to ABCD International. They're the ones that motivated me. I had started writing this book and left it, but it is a motivational book. It is there on Amazon. It's called Glide on Your Wings Like an Eagle. It is a book that motivates people not to give up, but to believe in themselves. The message that is behind this book is just to tell people that sometimes we simply become what we believe we are. Sometimes in life, you need to have those eagle wings to get over things that make no sense in this world. I believe in 2019, it's 2020, when COVID-19 struck and there was this variant D, I was one of the victims of COVID, and I was a teacher. I was expected to do online learning. Having the disease, it didn't stop me.
Wow.
I just believe that I could do it. And having those children in front of me, looking at me, yes, they were having stories at home. They had lost some relatives. They needed someone who could motivate them to move forward. So with COVID-19 in me, I was able to touch some little minds through my teaching. In my school, I wasn't even afraid to share, but I was what was happening to me. But I taught them. I delivered those lessons. So this book that I wrote, it's something that might touch someone there, that we do not need to give up. Sometimes we do not even wait for the storm to pass. Sometimes we need to dance in the rain. I was there with COVID-19, but I didn't show it. I was going up and about with my work.
Wow.
Yes, in my room, but I was able to communicate with a lot of people out there. So that is my book. That is on Amazon. I've written some research work on innovation and education that are there for people to read.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Patricia, and I would love to request my all global viewers who are watching us live today, kindly go through the book, which is easily available on Amazon, of Dr. Patricia, about this beautiful book, and I'm going to order the same one. And please enrich your life. Please get some beautiful knowledge, narrating knowledge, inspiring knowledge, and be the best version of yourself. And keep flying, keep soaring high. Wow, this is really lovely.
Thank you.
Patricia, the way you told about me, about your journey, about your work, the work which you do, it's really, really great. And I wish you all the best, all the beautiful wishes, along with my global audience, to you, to move forward in your life, to be the best, and to get lots and lots of success in your life. So heartfelt wishes to you, Dr. Patricia.
Thank you so much. I know that in life we go through a lot of pain, we go through a lot of changes, but sometimes we need to embrace it all. And we learn from,
And one thing I loved about yourself is not to give up on your dreams. Just move on and on and on. Because women, when we say, we people think, oh, very fragile, very soft, but we women are very, very strong in our heart, And we have that resilient capacity to move on, whatever happens, just move on. So that's a great inspirational message you have today given, Patricia. So thank you so much for this beautiful, lesson, or you can say the journey. Great. Moving to my ahead journey of Global Talk Show with Dr. Patricia. Now I would love to know, Patricia, in your life, have you ever found, oh, this is the moment I was waiting for? That's wow moment and aha moment of your life. I would love to know along with my audience. Yeah.
Hello. Yes. I know.
Your great moment of your life. I would love to know.
Okay. The great moment of my life. What can I say? Yes, I have been. I know that I have been a country ambassador of so many organizations. Here in Zimbabwe, let me tell you that we have always watched movies from India through Z World. The greatest moment in my life was to visit one place that I've always wanted to visit, and we have read about it each and every, in our curriculum is there. That is Taj Mahal. When in December, I came to India. I told myself that no matter how many days I have in India, I have to visit this place called Taj Mahal, a place that was born, that was given birth to because of love. So that was the greatest moment of my life when I touched the grounds of Taj Mahal.
Wow. And
I think.
And the Taj Mahal, which you said, it's 8th wonder of the world. And you had seen some great one. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
So I wanted to relate this story of love, even with the book that I wrote about the eagle. You know that when the eagle is soaring, it soars there, up there, closer to the greater spirit, someone who has created us. It teaches us how to love. And so I wanted to learn more about Taj Mahal and just have that feeling that I've been there ever since. I have always wanted to visit. I've visited so many places, America, China, India, but the best moment of my life was the time I visited Taj Mahal.
And I'm glad that you like Taj Mahal and you really love that place. That's wonderful, Dr. Patricia.
Thank you.
All right. So now I would love to know, Dr. Patricia, well, you have told me about your journey, your challenges, your likes, dislikes, your work. And now I would love to know, what is Dr. Patricia's mission in her life? What motivates her about her mission and what she's passionate to learn about and to work for her mission too? Yeah.
All right, it's okay. Dr. Patricia is more passionate in women empowerment, and especially the girl children. We have heard so many stories about human trafficking. I just want to empower women there that we were created by God. We are created, we were given birth by women. So what I want to tell women there, that please, women, let's believe in ourselves. We have so much that we can do without having any interference or having any people coming to tell us that we cannot do it. Like I told you that here in Africa, I want to empower girls. I came from a low income family, but now see where I am. I always told myself, yes, I wanted to be a teacher. Some people wanted me to be, I was very intelligent, very smart, But I always told myself that I want to be a teacher. I don't want to be a doctor like what a nurse or some people told me. But now I'm a doctor. Yes, doctorate in education.
Great, great.
So
Awesome.
I want to empower women there. Yes, we can do it. Let's take care of our families. Let's not fall trap of human trafficking. We have women who have agreed to have their children into early marriages.
True.
Let's stand for ourselves. Let's use our voice to raise awareness. Especially, I know that March is the month of women empowerment as well, to make people, to make our girls, to make our women out there, that we can always do it. Let's believe in ourselves. I think that's the message that I can tell, because I have been there. I know that the post that I got it, I had I faced so many challenges, but I stood still, and I had a vision that I had a mission, especially in education. That's how I made it through life.
Right.
Resilience, endurance, and that's all that kept me through going, believing in myself.
Wow. Dr. Patricia, I will say that we are heading towards 8 March International Women's Day. And that's what the message you have delivered today, that women empowerment, when we talk about empowering women, thinking about women upliftment, and that's the beautiful work which you are doing. I congratulate you, Dr. Patricia, for this beautiful mission. And I wish you all the best for getting a lot of laurels in your field, whatever pious work you are doing. So once again, heartfelt wishes to you, Dr. Patricia. Superb one.
Yes, Supriya. I know that sometimes we look down upon ourselves. With the little that we have, we can uplift ourselves, upskill. And also as women, let's not pull each other down, but
Exactly.
let's lift each other up. Let's fix each other's crowns.
Let's fix each other's crown.
Yes.
Awesome one. And Dr. Patricia, what I believe, being a woman, you have to push yourself, because if you are the only motivator of yourself, and you can only demotivate yourself. So it's you who makes you. Definitely. I do agree with your all points, and I reciprocate the same one. Great.
Yes, thank you.
Moving to this beautiful journey with Dr. Patricia, I would love to know now, besides being a coach, global educator, and of course a busy personality, what Dr. Patricia would love to do in her leisure time. What are your hobbies, Dr. Patricia?
My hobbies, like I told you, I like traveling. I have been everywhere. Wow. Globally, regionally, in my country, and everywhere I have always traveled. And the other thing that I like doing my best is public speaking, using my voice to be heard, because I grew up as a very shy person. People in my village, they are surprised to see who I become.
But you don't feel so a shy person. You are an extrovert person, not introvert.
Yes, I've worked that. I used to be in my show, but I've come up out of it. I can tell you that when I started public speaking, it was through Toastmasters. I belonged to this group of women called Global Women Extraordinaire, which also started during the COVID-19. That's when I developed that passion of public speaking. So I always use my voice to touch people at different levels.
Wow. And your voice is really touching across the globe today. Live also, you are enriching so many lives. You are transforming, you are touching so many millions of people today. So once again, Patricia, you are rocking. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Also, I just wanted to add on that besides that, it's not only women, I'm also a youth mentor, especially to deal with mental health issues. I belong to different organizations who mentor children, talk to children about mental health issues. We know that our youth, especially here in Zimbabwe, are suffering because of drug abuse. Some of them lost parents, some of them lost jobs during COVID-19, and they are still down. So we have to continually talk to them so that at least they can be some one that they believe that they should be in life.
Wow. And I think this is the message you have given to everyone, to the global audience who would love to enrich their life with this beautiful message. Well, Dr. Patricia, thank you so much for being with us to our global talk show. And you have given thousands of millions of, you can say, wisdom of nuggets to our audience who are watching us live and who will be watching this talk show later on. So once again, I heartfelt thanks to you, Dr. Patricia, for coming over here and sharing a great knowledge and great inspiring journey with us. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. My last message maybe that I can share.
Yeah, sure.
Just like I said, it's DIY. Believe in yourself. You can climb my mountains. You can climb Kilimanjaro, the highest mountains here in Africa. If you believe you can do, and never give up. Sometimes we need to stand up and fight through all our challenges. Our challenging moments, they are there. There are so many roadblocks in our lives. There are so many lights that say stop. Sometimes God says no. Sometimes then God says move. We need to come out and shine even through those dark moments. We need to make a difference, to be change makers, to be change agents. We need to be the difference in this indifferent world. There are so many things that are happening, wars, Ukraine, there are earthquakes in Turkey. So believe, if you believe, anything is possible. Thank you so much.
Well, believing in ourselves creates miracles. That's the loveliest message Dr. Patricia have shared today on this global talk show platform. And once again, I am so thankful to Dr. Patricia for accepting our invitation, and it's great and lovely journey with her today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.